That is a bit problematic, right? Yeah, that's live. Yeah, there we go. Yes. I think I have to go to Stream Ninja and load it. This is the one I have to. Now it is working. Let me put in a stream restarted here. Somebody followed me. Step. I eat Cheerios. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for the follow. Everybody does, right? Hello, you in the chat. Just figuring out why the stream crashed. Give me a moment. Are you eating Cheerios at the moment, or yep? You have any favorite flavors or something like that? I Everything's fine. Yeah, the honey nut Cheerios. Those are good. So, where are you from? Cheerio eater. USA. Yeah, that actually makes sense. It's a mainly USA thing, right? Shouldn't it be very late for you there? Around 11 or so? 11 evening? Night, should I say? I suppose very late is subjective because when I was in college and everything, 11 was like night, you just got started. But now 11 is late and you have to sleep. Yeah, 11 is early, exactly. It's funny how perspectives change as we get older. So, what brings you to Twitch? What are you looking for? Okay, that makes sense. You're looking to see any gameplay or something like that, or just browsing, seeing what people are up to. Eat Cheerios and you watch random people. Sounds like a good time. I don't know if you have seen Game of Thrones. There is a character Tyrion in it that's who says, "I have two jobs or something like that. I drink and I know things. So you have two jobs as well." Yeah. So what are people doing on Twitch these days besides me? That is, I'm just sitting here studying. Who else did you watch today? Twitch is actually a very lively place. I remember a couple of years ago there used to be just different let's plays and everything, but now people are also very much into IRL streaming. There is chess. A lot of people are playing chess. Some are just chatting, and now you have me as well, who's just studying while the stream is on. Diverse group. I think that's why there are so few competitors out there, right? YouTube, there is Kick. Not a lot of people go over there. Once people start coming, I'm currently just looking through the quiz I solved this morning. As you can see in the right side of the screen, solve 50 questions every weekday, and just go through what mistakes I have made. Try not to repeat those in the actual exam. Currently, the subject is environment, so we get a lot of questions on, let's say, international organizations which are working for environment, or even some basic concepts like let's just say photochemical smog or something like that. Which one is a pollutant, which one is not, or some techniques which are used for improving the environment. For example, this one you probably don't know because it's an Indian thing only. That is, we have to act specifically for disaster management, environment or human, and it is directly under our prime minister. That one I knew. For example, this one I got wrong. What, what is the mistake there? Yeah, particulate matter. That is small particles in the air which you inhale through your nose every time you breathe. They are small particles, and they're asking what can they do to harm your health. I thought all of these. Sorry, I think cardiovascular diseases is obvious because those will harm your lungs. Development delays in children makes sense. For me, risk of diabetes was also fine. I didn't expect that they would also cause genetic mutations. I had no idea that they would do that. So they are more harmful than you would expect. autism spectrum disorder, attention deficit, hyperactivity. All of this is caused by PM 2.5 and 2.10, 2.5 and PM10. Yeah, metabolic diseases. There is actually DNA damage done by these things. Pollution is a big issue. See, the quiz tends to combine one static subject such as environment, history, geography, economy, and something that has been in news. Like this question was in the news. In India, we have something called as star campaigners. So we have a cap on how much a party can spend. Each party can spend just to keep the game fair, election game fair. The star campaigners are kind of an exception where their travel and everything is not included in the um, election expense of a party. So they can do more expense for those people. Someone who can really sway the masses, those are your star campaigns. But what exactly is a star campaigner that is not defined? Just, just usually people just call them star campaigners, but the act does not really call them as such. Party can, yeah, up to 40 are allowed if you are a big recognized party, but if you're a small party, then you can only appoint 20. That one I knew. Yeah, as I was saying, the third option would be incorrect because the star campaigners' expenses are not involved in the party expenditure. There is merits and demerits to the system, but it is there, so I should know. This is a question they have actually asked in the previous years. R2 code of practices is for responsible recycling. Are you still there in the chat or you go back to watching other people? I should probably do a little bit more research on R2 code of practices. Who made it? Sustainable Electronic Recycling Interaction International. SERI. SERI. What does it say? It's a non-profit organization apparently, and they have made this deal. R2 code, you just have to read the options very carefully here. Responsible recycling. You can just guess that the R2 code of practices will be there for responsible recycling. You just have to maybe remember that related to electronics made by SERI, which is a non-profit, that should be sufficient. When you go to the ground level ozone, peroxyacetyl nitrate, lead, and nitrogen oxide, which are the following are examples of primary pollutants. Primary pollutants, from what I understand, are those pollutants which are directly released and not uh, released through some reaction of primary pollutants. And second, those are secondary pollutants. Ground level ozone, I definitely know is a secondary pollutant, and peroxyacetyl nitrate is also a secondary. It is PAN, right? PAN is a part of photochemical smog. So these two are form of photochemical smog, while these two are primary pollutants. So nitrogen oxide, volatile organic compounds. What is banana? What do you mean? Is there something specific with the double N, or is that a trick question of some kind? Banana is a fruit, right? Yeah, it is a fruit. So what was the question about the for potassium gives quick energy, sweet and filling. If oh, maybe you have not eaten enough Cheerios today. Low energy can lead to forgetting things. It's time to restock, refuel. I think potassium deficiency can also. Oh, unfortunately, I was wrong. Yeah, yeah, as I was saying, you can just eat Cheerios instead. But you could also eat banana flavored Cheerios. I think those are available. These are the kind of questions that we get in environment session. Uranium contamination, how does it happen? Uh, Obviously, it can cause kidney diseases, right? Maximum permissible limit is not. Obviously, this is not possible. Uranium is an important contaminant. Definitely, you would have some kind of maximum permissible limit, like 30 microgram per liter. The WHO has given those guidelines. The scientific development under the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Yeah, I know this one because as a central groundwater board is the one that does assessment, and the groundwater authority is one that does um, lays down the guidelines. Or should I say that it also has punitive powers. Central groundwater board in 1960, in 70, sorry. Yeah, I think this table is just done in a text format, which really does not look good. So I'll just read it directly from the solution. Uh, Yeah, Central Water Commission, sorry, is doing surface water management across India, while Central Groundwater Authority is the latest one. The groundwater regulation as per national as per 1986 Act, Central Groundwater Board, Scientific Research, National Water Development Agency, Water Resources Development. These four bodies are those you should know. Then curative petitions. Yeah, curative petition. First, you have to do a review petition. Then you have to do a curative petition. The second statement is definitely first statement is wrong. Second statement is also wrong because I think it is done in closed doors. Establishes the violation of principles of natural justice. Okay, next is got this one wrong apparently. London Convention. I should not get it wrong. Okay, but India is not a founding member. The London Convention is there for against marine pollution and dumping of waste matter. That I know. It's not related to Antarctica's biodiversity at all. Antarctica Treaty System is there. 1991, after 1972, I know that. It has not ratified the London Convention. We forgot that. This one I don't know what Geyser counter is, but becquerels I know it is about radioactivity. I actually even know the Geyser counter because it was done in our geology class. Instrument that can detect radiation. It has two main parts: a seal tube chamber. Okay, and the radiation enters the tube. Will I just have to know the name, right? Geyser counter. Geyser sounds like geyser. Uh, this reference to non-ionizing ionizing radiations. First one was definitely wrong. I knew that because ionizing, that is literally what the name means, right? When electrons are removed from atoms, it creates ions. So ionization means that ionizing radiation will remove the electrons. Ionizing potential has a higher frequency. The higher frequency because it needs higher energy. Examples of microwaves are non-ionizing, X-rays are ionizing. Yes, X-rays and gamma rays are ionizing. However, cost. Was the next one. The reference to e-waste. India is the third largest e-waste generating country in the world. Yeah, USA, China, and India, or China, USA, and India. Then the second is yeah, it contains useful metal. I don't think we have banned the import of electronic products. You just have to get a BIS certification. So e-waste is banned, but the electronic goods, second-hand electronic goods is useful. Next portion is I got lucky there. Yeah, this one I know because I'm a big fan of Jungle Book. I watched read the book, watched the Japanese anime on it. Movie is not that good, but series was good. The book is good. एक बड़ी that is Abul Fazl. Because Mughal King Akbar is court historian Abul Fazl. Aine Akbari is actually part of his biography or something. This is definitely true. Gold mining is a source of material. Coal power plants also cause mercury pollution. This one is technically correct, but I remember that the official answer key has given only two. Mercury vapors with oh, sorry. Careful, huh? Adjust that quite a bit more now. Looks like Mr. Cheerios went off to eat some more Cheerios. Just the camera following. I think I have to get a more stable stand here. Yeah. What is next? Audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. What does that mean? Current bitrate is zero. What does that mean? Am I not audible at all? Potentially leading to poor audio quality and stream instability. You should increase your audio bitrate. YouTube is saying that I do keep getting this warning repeatedly. Current bitrate is zero and it is lower than the recommended levels. Don't know why. 2661.93 kbps is supposed to be an error message for the video, not the audio. Okay. I'm not sure why that is giving me the warning, but current bitrate 2661 kbps is lower than the recommended bitrate. What is happening there? Why is it not showing mine? It's very strange because it is good part. Okay, I will just ignore the warnings for now. I don't know why the current bitrate is lower. Increase stream bitrate. How do I do? What does that even mean? Yes, I'm using NVENC, right? That's why it is not letting, it's not saying that you are. That is the setting of your stream software to allocate more bandwidth to the video for the stream. Okay. Uh, Amount of data for audio and video. But it is quality that you ensure that your internet upload speed is more sufficient. It is sufficient, right? So, yes. So if I go to OBS and go to settings and output, file settings, output. So video bitrate has to be more. So make it like 1000. First actually check 200 or not. Settings, output. Where is the audio bitrate there? The audio bitrate is 160. Also, I don't know if I just what happens to the. I'm not even making sentences. So excuse me for that a second. I'm saying if I increase the bitrate, would that mean it will take up more resources and everything? What happens in that case? Yeah, GPU utilization jumped to 63%. Not good. 18%, 14% CPU utilization, 18 to 50% GPU utilization. What happens if no, I will just ignore it for now and try to improve the bitrate in the next stream. For now, I want to complete, which is not a good thing to do. Need to complete my this light pollution is increases Alzheimer's everything. Then blue flag certification is given by Foundation for Environmental Education. That is correct. Um, I remember some other news. What was the name? I think Chandipur. Chandrabhaga Beach was the first. Yeah, Chandrabhaga Beach and the uh, then bioremediation method. I think the first one was I think bioventing was accurate, but biosparging was not. This is where you add air to the add air and biopiles addition. Something we do more thoroughly. Noise pollution can adversely affect yeah, bioventing is natural, simulating natural in-situ degradation. That is correct. Biosparging is air injection. This one I just did yesterday. No, not I didn't do biosparging. I studied about biosparging in a quiz of Visionomics. It is incorrect. Biopiles is a hybrid of plant for farming and yeah, excavate the soil and collected in an area mixed with soil plus there is post aeration. So you basically create piles of soil fruits quality. There is bio-augmentation, where cultures are added with biostimulation. There, I don't think it is going to come in the exam, honestly, but okay. Uh, Noise pollution, what can it do? Noise pollution adversely. Yes, yes, and yes. This was a simple question. Think. Adverse effect of yeah, acid rain is also same simple question. Sand mining in India. I got this question wrong again. What is happening? I keep getting sand mining wrong. State governments. Apparently, it is a. Did I write option B? I don't know why I did option B. I have no idea. That just looks like a step. Delhi NCR's grab that I know. Environment and statement one is definitely. No, it's not just P0.5 and 10, but AQI, it is now it is based on AQI. So ozone, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide, all of them are used. So graph has four levels, 200 to 3 plus. Then stop everything. Construction complete after construction is level 4. It's not level 2. Uh, Start the CDRI. I remember this. Second one is wrong. It's not a successor to it because it's just a separate thing of its own. Variable repo rate options. I remember this very much last year. Was taught in class. I think I have did it right. It's not like you can learn it for this one is direct PYQ, so I don't. So question Delhi person that is correct, but it is in the zone 4 of earthquakes, so second statement is incorrect. Next one I have nanoparticles. Where is the nanoparticles? Yeah, this is a simple question, right? Just all of them are correct. 34th I have got wrong. From 34th I got. Oh, did I take D? So this is how we make questions. Yeah, I knew this, but I take D. This is how you get questions wrong when you're typing MCQ. So you have to be very careful. On recently, I knew that there's a significantly high, like SF6 is there, which is the highest, then N2, then CH4, then CO2. That's how the global warming goes. Knew it and I still marked it incorrect. So that is just lapse of concentration. I have to be very careful when taking answers. These kind of mistakes are not something you can afford in exam. Shallow fakes is easy. And carbon compensation that is directly a conceptual question because you get carbonate from above and carbonate starts dissolving at a higher rate when you go to depth and is the exact equilibrium position is called as your carbon composition. Okay, and PM 2.0 carbon monoxide. I thought all of them would be. Ammonia is probably not. Oh, yeah, lead and ammonia are not used. Then that's all. This was a complete guess. It seemed like something that would be used in a pesticide or herbicide. So I just guessed this one. Grasshopper effect. I have heard this somewhere. It's a long range. Basically, the pollutants are going around. That's why. Like grasshopper. Global distillation describes how persistent UPs travel from warmer regions to the colder ones. I think that is what leads to ozone hole and everything. The Supreme Court of India has ruled that both are correct, but it is not the correct explanation. In India, we do not have the fundamental right to private property. It's a legal right under 300A. It is a constitutional right, but not a fundamental one. And but still, state cannot acquire private property. It is 41. Magnetite particles. I guess. Yeah, I think I remember this. Doing this in the. Is it a part of? I think it is a PYQ of CSE. Not wrong. But just sad. Yeah, it is a pre-question. Done on this. I actually did know this. I was even thinking about if I should mark 1, 2, and 4, and then for some reason, I am. Planetary boundaries. This one I know. NGT is not. It has a separate act 2010. One is wrong. If I remove one, then 4 is also wrong. Fourth statement is wrong because go to High Court. I think. Then not Supreme Court. I don't remember. Appeals from NGT go to appeals. Supreme Court. Yeah, I remember this. Other tribunals, all of these are in. See, Mahima Dharma, I have just completely guessed that either they changed the name of the person or they changed the tribe, or they did not found it. Yeah, the name of the person was changed basically. Mahima Gosain was the person who founded it. Mahima Bhoi, I should probably do this. Mahima Bhoi. Wow, it's not something you can forget. Not a face you can easily forget. Mahima Gosain. Mahima Gosai. Okay. Mahima Gosai is the person who actually founded the Mahima Dharma, and Mahima Gosai. Yeah, this is just make it one into the minus two into two minus three into three minus four into four minus five. Yeah, like that. The roll takes a flight. Yeah, it's back at the starting point. I think I should have. Oh, I'm getting a lot of these wrong. Will tomorrow I will take more time in solving these questions. Take time. These are currently correct. Okay, I think I have at least gone through the quiz once. I have learned some important things. I have at least learned that I'm making some elementary mistakes that I have mistakes that I definitely have to avoid. Other than that, what else? Yeah, I will go and order a burger for now. Be back soon in 10:30. I'm going to make myself something to eat. Unfortunately, it's not going to be Cheerios. Mr. I eat Cheerios. I might eat Cheerios, but I have to eat a burger for today. I'll be back. Give me a second. Let me just put up on screen. Right. The text. Select it and make it. I think that works. back. I thought I would just order it on stream. Why not? Just stay at the. I wonder if Swiggy is popular in US and North America. Sorry, yeah, US and Europe as well, or if they have some other DoorDash or something. I think there is companies there are called Uber Eats. I remember chess player Hans Niemann saying that his Uber Eats bill was very high. Probably Uber Eats is very famous there. What else? There is Uber Eats here as well. But probably get a coffee. Get this is closer. Cheese, cheese is not very good. I remember trying it and not liking it at all. Spicy premium veg. I guess I'll just order as a veg, as Big Mac here is called. Yeah, call it a Big Mac. No, no, they call it Veg Maharaja. Quite a name. This, add a regular fries. Fries. Anything else? Fries and sides. I just what if I just go to a regular McDonald's? What's the difference between gourmet and McDonald's? Let me just check what are the difference in prices, just out of curiosity. What does it cost? 49.89. But if I order it from regular McDonald's, it is actually cheaper. Items are 2 1. What is McBreakfast? Oh my god, pigeon. I guess pigeons will not leave me alone that easily, huh? Even at my home, where I usually stay, there are always pigeons trying to get in the room. Cheese muffin sandwich. There is a hash brown there. Are there any different burgers? Veggie burgers. Maybe I should just try a crispy veggie burger. Biryani macaroni tikki. It's paneer. Cakes, brownies, and cookies. They're on selling those. No? See, there are a lot of coffee options. Very smoothie, iced coffee. I do wonder what the difference between mocha and latte is. Small mocha coffee as well. I would just take the small one. Replace the and wraps. That would pretty good. Crispy veggie burger. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try this crispy veggie burger thing. So instead of a whole big burger, the Korean thing, right? I don't want millet one. Yeah, I do want a hash brown. Okay. Fries are used. This clicks really hurt when it is regular fries. It may tomato ketchup sachet. Classic called. I think that is sufficient. Coffee, burger, hash browns, fries, cheese. I forgot to I just forgot. Don't place me over. Just give me a second. Yeah, I just forgot to apply the coupon. I go back, go to the cart. Forgot to apply coupon. At 100 is there. Yeah, I will apply the coupon now. There you go. Mr. Cheerios. You are there in the chat. Right now I'll be going for a burger. I ordered Cheerios, but going for some burger. Back in 30 seconds. Then I selected the right location. Yep. Selected the right address. So okay, it is time to continue, or should I even say start the lecture for today? This is going to be, uh, I think I'm going to do IR lecture today. There are very few lectures, so I'll probably catch up. This is the first lecture I have to finish. Classes to I'm at 65 IR. Science and Tech updated class one. I think I can actually use Science and Tech classes. And Science and Tech is probably more important in terms of because I haven't touched the subject in a while. Better to just stick this. Example 40. Yes, I should break from 40 to 56. I'll just print the. First, let me download the Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, expose on physics. Yes, space type. This is where I'm supposed. On page 43, I have to print 43, 44, 40. Let me just print 43 to 750. Little bit of cleaning up. I had for a bit. Because IR at the moment is mainly about pages I have to do custom. Okay, 3 page number is sufficient. Color settings, page sizes is 4 pages. But both sides is not required. The printer noise is not audible. Maybe when I'm talking it is audible. But other than that, it should be quiet. It doesn't help even if I put it on quiet mode because it's a loud printer. Good positive thing is it does the job at a very cheap cost. Not exactly very cheap, but it is still cheaper than in printer that are expensive. Anybody is curious which printer it is? It is an Kotak. It has been used so far. Because I do like printing a lot. It is easier on your eyes. So, start the class quickly. This is the one. What? It is. That is much better than this. Yeah, I think this is appropriate. The class. Yeah, we're gonna do some science. Yeah, this is something I should really know that Department of Space directly overriding the Department of Space. Sorry, Prime Minister's office is directly overriding the Department of Space. There is no intermediate ministry, there is nothing. There is just Prime Minister's office, Department of Space. ISRO ISRO is Indian Space Research Organization. Headquarters in Bangalore. Originally, it was in Incospar. Then Incospar was in '69. ISRO was set up. It was brought under Department of Space. And it is it's the National Space Agency, NASA. German, it is okay. Yeah. National Department of Space. Under it, there is IST, there is NAM, there is RESEC, SAC, there is PRL. The Department of Space has several autonomous bodies. There is ISRO, there is eSpace, there is Antrix and Antrix and NSI are commercial arms. So PSLV is a four-stage rocket. Solid, liquid is, I believe, the order. And but what we are doing is using the fourth stage, that is to do some experiments while it is in orbit. That is what we have to correctly. Uh, that noise. Please. So what was I saying? I should probably check. Yes, I think thermosphere is the uppermost layer anyway, right? Uh, I remember Mysore was somewhere around 90 kilometers. So let's just say from 90 kilometer to 600. Out of ionosphere is how much is that? Okay, good. Give me a second. I'll be back. Get some food. Sorry, study. I'll eat some. McDonald's apparently has a tagline of eat, order, sleep, and repeat. And it seems dystopian if you ask me. That really what people should be doing in life. Restaurant is actually good. It's a little bit too salty for me, but the taste is very strong. But other than that, it's fine. Should have way less salt than it does. Probably keep a napkin or something. Burger double cheese with Coca-Cola and ice, as Rajiv would say. If